Hi dreamers, how are you? My name is Antonia Usman and today I am so excited to see you there. So, today I want to upload this video about the class of science because today we're going to talk about a lot of interesting things like flowers, viruses and flowers. We're going to talk about what it's around our environment. Around our environment. So I hope you see this video and that you put a like, not a dislike, and to subscribe. Bye. Today, as you can see here, I'm going to talk to you about the plant's fertilization. But what I see that you're like asking in your head is, what is fertilization? So I'm going to tell you. So, fertilization is the process of fusion of male and female gametes to give rise to an embryo. So, as you see, this one right here, it's a male gamete. And here it's called the female gamete. So, what are you thinking next? Is what is a gamete? A gamete is specialized cells which say the function of reproduction. So here, this one right here, it's called a zygote. And the zygote develops into an embryo, and then when it develops into an embryo, it develops into like a baby plant that it here is an organism. But as I'm going to tell you, what is a zygote? What is a zygote? A zygote is single cell structure formed from the fusion of male and female gamete. So, the next thing is right here. So, this part right here, it's called right here, like the part of a plant. So I'm going to tell you how it forms right here. So here it passes things in this part right here that is called a pollen tube. So it passes through the pollen tube and then it goes through this part that it's called an ovary. So when it goes to the ovary, it makes like little tiny balls right here. So here it's the zygote that it develops into an ovule that it's here. It's called a seed, and then the ovary develops into a fruit. Here we have the ovule that is the part of the female reproductive system that will develop into seeds after fertilization. So here is the ovule, and after fertilization, it makes here that it's called the seed dispersal. So here, when it's open, we have this right here, right? So this part right here, this little part right here, it's called a baby plant. So this is the plant fertilization. I hope you like it. So today we are going to be talking about the parts of the flower. First of all, we are going to start right down here that it's called the pedicel. Then we start this part right here that it's called the sepal. Right here that it's called the receptacle. This receptacle. And we are going to start talking about this part right here. So inside here are the stamen, the anther, the filament, the stigma, the style, the ovary, the pistil, the petal, the ovule, and of course the most important one, the pollen tube. So that's the one. So that are the parts of the flower. So now what we are going to be talking about, it's the function of the flower. So the function of a flower is to produce seeds through the sexual reproduction. Through sexual reproduction. The more seeds there are, the more plants will be around the environment. the part of the plant.
This is a plant.
This is a plant. So, right here, these parts right here are called the leaves. So, right here in this part, I don't know if you know this, but inside this, there is a little green ball that is called the chlorophyll. The chlorophyll works with that. It will be protecting like the plant, and when there is a lot of sun, it will be going like right here into through the little ball that it's called as the chlorophyll.
Okay. What more part of plants exist?
The flowers.
The
I know-
plants.
Oh, in the plant, there are these parts right here. I need to tell you something about this. When this part is that right here, that is called the roots. It's like kind of an ankle. I know to tell you why it's called like an ankle, because when there is a lot of wind or rainy, or when it's raining, the plant it will be not going away. They will be like in the wind, and like it's like an anchor. They will be not taken out of the floor, and they will be there a lot of time when it's like hard times of that.
Hi, teacher.
Hi Chelo, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Very good. Today we are going to have science class.
Science class?
Yes.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I need you
Yeah.
that you told me about the microorganisms.
What are the microorganisms?
Yes?
So, a microorganism is a microbe or microbe. It's a living being or biological system that can only be seen under a microscope.
Okay.
So now I'm going to tell you the differences between a bacteria and a virus. So, the main difference is that bacteria are free living cells that can live inside or outside our body, while viruses are non-living collection of molecules that need a host to survive.
Okay, teacher, tell me examples of microorganisms, please.
Oh, microorganisms. Okay, so the examples of the microorganisms are archaea, virus, fungi, algae, bacteria,
Okay.
and protozoa. So now I'm going to tell you how bacteria can be helpful and how can cause harm to our bodies. So some of them have to digest food, destroy diseases causing cells, and give the body needed vitamins.
Okay, teacher, how can we prevent an infection caused by bacteria or virus?
So one of the things that you should do first is not touch your eyes, nose, or mouth without cleaning your hands, because if they are not clean, you will be with the inside with the virus. The second one is not to be close to a person that has that virus, because you can have that virus. Another one will be that you should follow like tips, like for example of how to sneeze or cough when you're in front of someone like that.
Okay, teacher, thank you so much because everything that you said me
Yeah.
is very good explanation.
Oh, thank you. I want to thank you because it was like very good that you asked me that question, because you have to know a lot of information about that. So I was like very grateful.
Okay, bye, teacher.
Bye.